morning everyone, my name is Crystal and welcome to my YouTube channel. If you like my videos, please smash that like button, please do subscribe. It's Wednesday morning, good morning everybody. It's a little bit of sunshine outside here in Rochester. I've just watered my plants on the balcony. I've made myself a cup of coffee and I'm, recovering from, well, I haven't been feeling very well for a few days, put it that way, so I'm recovering from it. So I'm feeling a bit like lethargic. Alexa, good morning.
Good morning, and happy birthday to musician Moby. So nicknamed because his great-great-great-uncle is Moby Dick author Herman Melville. I just hope this Moby doesn't have a mad sea captain after him.
Alexa, how old is Moby?
Moby is 59 years old.
Oh my goodness, Moby's 59. The era of Eminem and Moby. Eminem being a rap singer, American, and Moby. Alexa, who is Moby?
Richard Melville Hall, known professionally as Moby, is an American musician, songwriter, record producer, DJ and animal rights activist. He has sold 20 million records worldwide.
Alexa, what's the time, please?
The time is 8:06 a.m.
Alexa, what's the date today?
It's Wednesday, the 11th of September.
Alexa, what's the weather outlook?
Currently, in Rochester it's 8 degrees Celsius with clear skies and sun. Today, you can expect clouds with a chance of showers, with a high of 15 degrees and a low of 6 degrees.
Alexa, can you tell me a joke?
I missed something. Can you say it again?
Alexa, can you tell me a joke?
I tried to write a good chemistry joke, but it was too formulaic.
And Alexa, whose birthday is it today?
Today's famous birthdays include President of Syria Bashar al-Assad, American actress Taraji P. Henson, American rapper, entrepreneur and actor from Georgia Ludacris, American film director and screenwriter Brian De Palma, and American singer, conductor, pianist, actor, and composer Harry Connick Jr.
Alexa, how old is Ludacris?
Ludacris is 47 years old.
So Ludacris is around the same age as Eminem, so Ludacris being an American singer, also along with Snoop Doggy Dogg. So all around that era, I grew up with the American rapping music, with listening to Eminem when I was younger, and Snoop Doggy Dogg, and Will Smith in The Prince of Bel-Air. Will Smith being my age now. So good morning everybody. So I've not been well for a couple of days. I'm not saying I'm better now, because I've still got a sore neck, but I'm able to move it better. I've been massaging my neck myself actually. I've been doing this to my neck day and night. I think it was something to do with the sting on my face as well, because the side of my cheek got swollen and all down here felt sore. The sting on my neck's going down by left side of my cheek is going down. It came up quite nasty. It's probably a minor infection. So it seems to be like going down by itself. But it was a worry with my neck, because it just couldn't turn it. But I'm just getting on with things. I've been going out with it. I've been going out with the dog 3 times a day with it. Because when you live by yourself, that's what you've got to do. You rely on yourself. So when the police said they was going to refer me, Crystal, to social services for some help and some support and a social worker, I've heard nothing. Nothing at all. Load of bullshit. You just get fobbed off with a load of baloney, you know, crap. The police don't do their job properly, and they, you know, some of the police force are corrupt anyway, right? So I just get on with things by myself because that's what I've done since I was a kid. Anyone that knows my story will know that I was abused by my father. Some years ago now, and when you're a kid and social services come out, they don't do anything. When the police come out, when your father's beating your mother, they don't do anything. A little kid sees all this, registers it, and just learns to trust nobody. And I've grown up into an adult that trusts nobody. Believe you me, I don't trust anybody. Right? Just going to shut the window because you'll get a load of external noises when I try and speak on a video. So I've shut the window. So no social services. My doctors are fobbing me off to a chemist, a black woman that doesn't know anything about me, and they want me to walk up to the Dells where there was a nasty dog attack up there. There was a dog attack near where that chemist is, actually. So at the moment I feel like I'm resolving this by myself. Still very sore, I still don't feel very well, I've still got no support, but I'm carrying on. It's one of my son's birthdays today, and they are they're travelling around France and that sort of area. And I hope they have a happy birthday. I wish them a great birthday. I myself feel like a pile of shit, and that's the honest truth. So last night I went with Max for a walk. You know what you feel like when you feel ill. I just wanted to get the walk over and done with. So I just went out and I went up the road, past the co-op, onto the field, no one on there at all, came back and there was a man with a grey receding hairline walking up towards me. I went past him and I walked home, and I got home quickly and safely. I didn't hang about, bugger about, I just got home. Came into my flat. At first I felt a bit like depressed, and then I thought, come on girl, you've been doing this since I left my ex-husband in 2004, and I became totally single on my own in 2005. Started living alone completely by myself in 2005. So I've been doing this for nearly 20 years, living by myself with nobody and no help and support from anybody either. So I thought, you know, when you get older, it gets harder. Believe you me, it does. You know, memories do flood back. I don't forget what's been done to me and what's gone on. I never will forget. I forgive, but I don't forget. You don't forget what's happened to you. And flashbacks came back yesterday of me when I was a little girl living in Sydenham, southeast London, when I was about 12, 13, 14, living in Sydenham. Now, we lived in a block of flats called Hazel Grove. They're still there. They're still there. They've all been done up. I lived at number 17 Hazel Grove when I was a little girl, right up to the age of about 15, when my dad decided all of a sudden to move to Chatham in Kent because of the cheap housing. It was cheap. The house that my dad bought was £17,000 back then. And he didn't buy it outright. He got a mortgage and bought a cheap house down in Chatham, which he apparently sold for £99,000. 2013. Supposedly, allegedly, I don't know. Someone told me he sold it for £99,000. I just didn't understand, if he sold the house for that amount of money, why he was walking around like a tramp and not buying anything for the flat he was living in. I just didn't understand it. So if you had all this money, you'd make your life better. He just sat there in his rags and did nothing and bought nothing. So I was just remembering, I used to walk up from Hazel Grove right up Sydenham High Street, and sometimes I went through shortcuts, and I was remembering the roads that were nearby. Bishopsthorpe Road, Princesthorpe Road, Kingsthorpe Road and Queensthorpe Road. So Royal, you see, Royal, Princesthorpe, Bishopsthorpe Road, where we used to live when I was a little girl, Bishopsthorpe Road, South East London, Kingsthorpe, Princesthorpe and Queensthorpe. All to do with royalty, right? And my granddad had something to do with the Masons. My grandfather had something to do with the Freemasons. So I'm remembering things. So Sydenham railway station was at the top of Sydenham High Street. It was at the top, so I used to go around these side streets through these Bishopsthorpe Road and up to the railway station. I used to like Sydenham. It has some good shops. We like London. Me and my mum didn't want to move from London. My dad suddenly decided to zoom down to Chatham, which, you know, two shitholes don't make a great place, do they? Because Sydenham, right, wasn't that great, but I liked it. But Chatham was an absolute shithole. The house that my dad bought was tiny. It had a load of repairs needed doing to it that my dad didn't do. The only difference was it had a garden, and you know, I'd lived in several places that never had a garden. So yeah, my dad sold that house in Victoria Road for about £99,000. I didn't benefit from it, didn't get a penny, not that I wanted it anyway. And it was left to my mother. What my dad left was left to my mum. That is why my mum has been sending me little bits and pieces of money, apparently, now and then. So, you know, the same when my nan and granddad died, I got left nothing at all, absolutely nothing. And my aunt and my uncle and aunt, nothing. So, you know, it's all a bit strange. If someone sells their home for that amount of money, why was my dad going around like a tramp? Right? I know there's something been going on. I know there's something going on, and I know there's a reason why my mum keeps ringing the damn phone, and it's not because she cares about me, believe you me. She's obviously, there's somebody else in the background, right, that she's relaying information back to, right? So I'm not answering the phone. Not answering it. And you know, it all adds to depression, doesn't it? People ringing you up saying they're here, there and everywhere, they're doing this and they're doing that. And I'm like my father, sat down in poverty, doing fuck all. Well, people are traipsing around the world and telling me what they've got. I mean, it's absolutely ridiculous. So I'm living my dad's life by the look of it. I'm being treated like I'm some kind of thief. My money is restricted. I've got a limited amount of money and I can't go anywhere or buy anything decent. And by the way, my mum called me at 7:15 in the morning, like she used to do in Gloucestershire when I wasn't very well. When I wasn't very well in Gloucestershire, my mum used to ring me up to try and get me out of bloody bed, and I was seriously ill up in Gloucestershire. Ringing me up at 6:30, 7 in the morning. Why don't you go outside? It's a lovely day. And I'd be ill in bed, unable to get up out of bed. I'm also being quiet because they steal the bloody words out of your mouth. Anything I say. They're thieves. It's not me that's the thief, it's them. I don't steal. I don't need to. If I haven't got money, I'm just like everybody else. I wait till I've got it and I buy what I want then. I'm not a thug. I don't hit people. However, I will defend myself if someone tries to attack me. But I'm no thug either. I've never hit a policeman. I've never driven a car, so I've never drunk driven, and I've never attacked somebody unless I've been defending myself. Or there's a valid reason for it. So today I'm not going anywhere and I'm not doing really anything, and it's not my birthday. I hope everybody has a great day and I'll see you all later.